Many people think Mastercard makes money by moving money. That's outdated. Today, the real growth of Mastercard is not the card network, it's value added services. If you are building in fintech, embedded finance, or payments, this alone should shift how you look at modes, margins, and the scale. In this video, I will break down what those services are, how they are helping Mastercard to grow that fast, even faster than their core network, and why these services make Mastercard not just a payments company, but a full stack fintech company. Let's start with the numbers. In the last quarter, Mastercard value added services generated $3.4 billion in revenue, growing 25% year over year. Their core payment network grew closer to 12%. That means roughly 40% of Mastercard's revenue now comes from services, not transactions. Management calls it a critical part of the business. That alone tells you something has significantly shifted in Mastercard's strategy. But here's the most important part. These services are not a standalone. It's structurally tied to network itself. Mastercard operates data flywheel. Every transaction on network generates data. More transaction means more data. More data gets turned into analytics, fraud models, and decision tools. And then these tools are sold back to banks, fintechs, payment companies, and even governments. Those services then make the network stickier, making it hard to switch and driving volume back to Mastercard. That's a virtuous circle. This is why about 60% of Mastercard's service revenue is network linked. It's not separate from payment, it's layered directly on top of it. So the question becomes, what exactly are those services and why do they scale so fast? First, cybersecurity and fraud. AI-driven fraud scoring, transaction risk models, identity verification, threat intelligence. These are usage-based, high-margin, and mission-critical services. Second, data, analytics, and consulting. Mastercard processes billions of transactions in 200 plus countries. They turn data into insights via APIs, dashboards, and advisory services. Third, open banking and account-based services. Through acquisitions like Finicity and Aya, Mastercard now monetizes bank account data and A2A payments even without cards involved in this process. Fourth, loyalty, marketing, and commerce media. Personalized offers, reward programs, and now advertising powered by transactional data. And then there's a long tail. Tokenization, chargeback management, real-time payment infra, processing, identity, and standing authorization. This is a full fintech service stack, not just a side business. And from the scale and the number of services, you can clearly see that. Here's why this matters strategically. These services are software-driven, API distributed, high margin, and deeply embedded into core network. Once a bank uses Mastercard for fraud, loyalty, analytics, and processing, switching networks becomes very expensive. Mastercard isn't competing on price per transaction anymore. They are competing on volume per customer. This also explains why they are trying to expand beyond card networks into real-time payments, open banking, and even cybersecurity. With latest trends including crypto and stablecoins, they are going in that verticals too. And I also have to mention AI and agentic commerce. If there is a money movement, Mastercard wants to be part of it and try to monetize it. The takeaway is quite simple. Mastercard is no longer just a payment network. It's becoming a horizontal fintech platform built on data, distribution, and software. For fintech founders, this is a real benchmark. Now, not just how fast you can move money, but how much intelligence, security, and value you can layer on top of every transaction. If you want full breakdown, including temp, margins, where this is going next, check the deep dive link in the comments section. And let me know what company or business model you want me to analyze next.